Did you check in on yourself and find that you are misaligned? If you've watched the first two videos in this series, have come to this conclusion and are here, you're in a good place. You didn't panic. You didn't self-diagnose dramatically. You didn't assume you were broken. You identified that something is misaligned. Now let's talk about what could turn into a next mistake, and this one traps very capable people for years. They try to fix misalignment with planned change. Planned change sounds responsible. You change roles, you refine goals, you optimize habits, you restructure schedules. Everything looks intelligent, and still something feels wrong. Not worse, just unchanged. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Not all change is corrective. Some change is merely decorative. You can rearrange the furniture for years and still live in the wrong house. Let's be precise. When people sense misalignment, they usually change components: job titles, routines, productivity systems, income targets, morning habits. These are visible, they're measurable, they feel actionable. They give you an illusion of control, of doing something to progress, but they're not structural. In my years at a global consulting company, I checked all of the above when it came to decorative changes. In fact, the company had a very sound and pro-employee environment, so many of their suggested approaches and internal trainings actually felt very sensible and even meaningful at the time. But time revealed that band-aids are just that, temporary reprieve. Band-aids don't work when what you need is a deeper structural adjustment to fit the evolving you. And what is the right structure for you? It is how your decisions get made, where your energy is allowed to flow, what kind of problems you are rewarded for solving, where unknown parts of you are uncovered and used, making you feel more fulfilled. If structure is wrong, optimization becomes exhaustion. This is why high-functioning people feel especially frustrated. They don't lack discipline, they don't lack intelligence, they don't lack execution. They execute even misaligned plans extremely well, and that creates internal conflict. Well, let me say this directly. If you keep changing things and nothing fundamentally shifts, you are not failing at change. You are changing at the wrong level. Here's a simple distinction. Component change asks, what should I adjust? Structural change asks, what is this life designed to produce? And is this who I still am? Okay, now people often say, I don't know what I want. That's really true, right? What they mean is, I don't know how to redesign my life without destabilizing it. So they keep making safe surface level changes and stay stuck. Here's a reframing that matters. Structural redesign is not radical for the sake of it. It's precise. It doesn't mean burning your life down. It means reassigning weight. What gets priority? What gets protected? What gets phased out? In my personal relationships, it has meant saving the best parts and working out the kinks that were eating into happiness. So much positive impact for my family and friends. Now here's the critical mistake to avoid. Do not jump into redesign yet, because structure should not be changed emotionally. It should be changed intentionally, and that requires one final clarity. In the next video, I'll show you what actually needs to change first. and why starting anywhere else creates resistance, guilt, and maybe even collapse. See how alignment turns into action. Here to help you design a bold life. Like and subscribe if I made sense.